Bonjour à tous! Après avoir fait le tour de la province de Québec, nous continuons notre aventure caritative canadienne sur le monde des refuges animaliers en Ontario. La Humane Society de Gananoque accepta de nous ouvrir ses portes et la charmante Eliska nous a fait faire le tour et présenter ses résidents, principalement des chats. Si vous n'êtes pas encore abonné et que vous aimez ce que nous faisons, n'hésitez pas à le faire, nous en serions extrêmement reconnaissants.
À peine entrés et avant même d'avoir pu poser nos premières questions à Eliska, les chats nous ont accueillis. Il sembla donc approprié de commencer par nous en présenter quelques-uns.
You being nice? You being nice to Boomer?
Boomer?
Yes, this one's Boomer. He's a sweetheart. We're not quite sure how old he is, so we're guessing about 6 years old or so. He almost got hit by a car, so one of the girls that was working here, Jess, had made a point to, set a trap and go get him because he was in danger. He does have a little bit of a floppy tail.
Okay.
He's got nerve damage in his spine.
You are right.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Bonnie. She's a little bit nervous. That one's Zach. He's like your classic teenage boy. Nothing phases him, but he always wants to play with everybody. Nobody wants to play with him. Now he does have a crate, so he's crated at night so that there's no spats or fights or anything like that in the middle of the night. But when we're here in the office, we try to let as many as we can free roam so that they've got their own space and it's a little bit less stressful. Mr. Silver, there's right there on the cat tree there. The big guy, he is a free roaming, same with Zinfandel just below him, and they're a bonded pair. This one is Gatsby, and Gatsby, he is a lovey, and he'll greet you and always be there to play with you and everything.
He's a big cat.
Oh yeah, he is huge.
Hey, buddy.
And he's a sweetheart. It's just that he does need to go to a home with only females because he doesn't. He pees on males' things for some reason. We're not 100% sure why, but he's been adopted twice now and returned twice now.
Oh.
And that's Ebony. She's our older girl.
Really?
Yeah, she's a little bit older. She likes to be touched on her terms, and that is her spot. She really likes to sit in her window and we have seen her play a couple times and it was really cute because we got all excited and it was like, oh, she's playing. But she really likes her spot. She is friendly, but she does need a little bit of socialization work.
And you say her name was?
Yeah, Ebony.
Ebony.
Okay. Yeah. She didn't bite hard. It was just more of a telling me to like, hey, I want to be petted on my terms and this is not my terms.
Yeah.
Right? They're either A, on a timeout, just kind of getting a little bit of downtime, or they're brand new back here, so we leave them in their crates just until they're comfortable with the room. They get to smell everybody and everything, and then we let them out. So everybody in here gets time on the floor, and a lot of time on the floor. It's just that we have to kind of pick and choose. Like Meadow just earned herself a cage because she was trying to break up too many fights. Which weren't necessarily fights. They were just playing really hard. And she had kittens and she's a mama, so she does the whole like, stop it! And she was poking herself in too many times, so it's like, okay, maybe you could just have a little bit of a timeout. But they're used to being in a home where they've got their own castle and they kind of have to share their castle here and play nice. So a lot of them, I think, little spats and stuff like that wouldn't even happen if they were in a home. Zach is playing with Bonnie out there. So you constantly hear them playing and...
That's good.
Yeah.
That's why you want her here.
And this is Smitty. He is a sweetheart. He's looking for a home too, right? He's like a solid black cat who doesn't have a speck of white on him, even his whiskers are black.
Wow, lucky cat.
Whiskers. And he's pretty bold. He kind of just does his own little thing. He can stand up for himself, and
lives his life.
Yeah, he's super, super friendly, but he, I think, just recently came up to the lobby area, like this area, and then he earned himself to be able to be on the floor by himself, so.
Good on you.
Hey.
That's awesome.
Everybody in this front space here is completely adoptable and available for adoption. Over here, all of our kittens in the, hi babies. We've got kittens in the romper room here. We try to book at least one adoption meet and greet every day, but again, it's really difficult getting through applications and getting through to references and everything, so it really depends on whether or not we're able to actually get somebody in, and they're allowed to spend an hour and get to know everybody, and then if they feel that they found the one, then they bring their crate to that appointment and they can leave with their cat that day. It's a pretty easy process, it's just that there's a lot of restrictions right now that we're trying to work through. The adoption application is on our website there, so even if you don't know what cat you're looking at or who you want to meet, you're more than welcome to fill out an application online. When and if you're approved, then we'll call back, we'll book an appointment, and you come in and you do your meet and greet, and it doesn't matter who it is that calls to you, because you never know. You could be looking for a kitten and all of a sudden you come home with a 6-year-old something or other that has just warmed your heart. So you never know. The cats tend to pick their owners. They're the ones that make the call. There's always somebody here that will definitely suit you perfectly. It's just a process of finding the right one. There are babies, so we like to make sure that they go to the best home possible and that they're going to stay there, right? And of course we do have a return policy that, like, if anything didn't work out, you bring them back here and we'll happily accept them in with no issues at all. Just because we are no kill, which means that there is no time limit for these guys, where a lot of places put a 30-day time limit on them. So if they haven't found a home within that 30 days, then unfortunately they do tend to sometimes euthanize them, which is horribly sad because you could have a perfectly good cat that just hasn't met the right home and he just isn't given that chance. Where we may have a cat here for a week, we may have them here for years, they could stay here for the rest of their lives and still be a completely adoptable cat, but there is no time limit on them here. So we really encourage them to bring them back here. We try to take in as many as we can. We're almost always full. Jeez. Get out of the way, Gatsby. Gatsby. He's so big. There we go. Okay. So, Zenny?
Inside.
This is Zenny. She has some anxiety, but she's a sweetheart and she's a good cat and everything. It's just that she does need her security blanket, Mr. Silver. They suckle on each other and make muffins on each other, and they absolutely love each other. But they do have to go together because she really relies on him for that little bit of independence. Yeah, they'll lay on top of each other. He's an older man, but they came in separately, but they have seemed to bond together, and we noticed that she's a lot more stable and less anxiety and everything when he's around. So.
How is she with the other cats like?
She's good. She's very passive. She doesn't really do a whole lot. She kind of just minds her own business. But with him...
That's a different story.
Yeah, if she's in here, or he's in here, she'll try to... Zinny, you're gonna fall, baby girl. She really tries to fit in anywhere that he is.
Cool.
They're very, very bonded. Like, she'll lay on top of him, and she's much more affectionate and social when she's got him there, so...
What's that? Why are you putting your bum onto his head? That's for the shot, sure.
That's the shot for it, yeah.
Money shot right there.
Yeah. Thanks, Cindy. Let's
Bless
go.
you. They're so cute together. Why wouldn't you want to get both of them?
Well, yeah, a lot of times people are just looking for one cat and they're not really willing to take on that second cat, and they don't get a chance to see this.
Yeah.
Like,
What is sad is, as you said, he's older.
yeah, he's
What will happen to her when?
Right.
Yeah, so that would be good if she could be in a home
Exactly.
with a loving family before
Well, yeah.
the time
'cause,
comes.
I mean, we need families. Forever homes. He's a licker.
Yeah, I was gonna say
He's a
that
licker.
a few cats here are.
He'll come up and he'll lick
lickers.
your toes too if you're wearing
No, what?
I wear flip-flops all the time, so you come and lick my toes. Or you're talking to somebody and you've got a cat licking your leg. It's like, why are you licking me? On our website, we do have a donate button. And I think it's on our Facebook as well. You're more than welcome to donate, and we're always looking for, it's called a monthly donation, like monthly donors. So it'll automatically donate every month, and you can donate like $25, $50. Everything helps because we're completely volunteer run and we depend on our community to support us. We also do the memorial things too. So if somebody's had a pet pass away or a loved one pass away and they want to send a donation in their name, we can do that, and we can do the tax forms as well for that as well. So thank you so much if you think of us. We do appreciate it lots.
Good job on everything you're doing.
Thank you. We're trying our best here.
I'm sure they are grateful.
Oh my goodness, here.
Alright, no fighting, guys.
Yeah, really, hey?
Encore un gros merci à Eliska et toute l'équipe pour leur temps et leur travail. Nous espérons que vous avez aimé cette première vidéo à la Humane Society de Gananoque.
Dans la prochaine, nous rencontrerons Duffy, le petit chat malade, ainsi que les chatons joueurs du refuge, à qui nous donnerons quelques jouets. Alors, pour ne pas rater la suite de nos aventures, n'oubliez pas de vous abonner, c'est gratuit. À la prochaine!